overview of Notability app on iPad. I just want to show you three main things. One is subjects and dividers, and some of the global settings, some tips on handwritten notes. This is the landing page of Notability app, and on your left is how you organize your notes into subjects and dividers. So you click on this plus button to add a new subject or add a new divider. So here I have a divider called divider, and then there are multiple subjects inside divider, subject 1, subject 2, and each subject has multiple notes. Second thing I wanted to cover is some of the global settings. On the bottom left side here, the settings icon, the gear icon, lets you into the global settings. On your left here, starting from the top, you have auto backup. So this is where I back up my notes. I have Google Drive logged in. If you can see here, I have chosen Google Drive. It's very important you change the file format because I like them to be in PDF format so I can view them on multiple devices, whether it be Windows or Android, etc. So all your notes are auto backed up to Google Drive. Good thing with the PDF is even if you edit your notes, the PDF automatically gets updated. Then some of the other options they have in iCloud. You always want to sync your notes so that you can save your notes on your Mac or iPad and have them sync automatically. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It just used for metadata of the notes to update the notes. Then there are some themes. I like the dark theme more, but there is light and some other themes right out of the box available for you. And then these are the global settings where you can specify what your default note title is, for example, or do you want to include date in the note title, the default paper, the default view, I have it to seamless. You can also have it to single page like they used to have in GoodNotes. And there are some other important options here. Let's look at the typing. So I like the Courier new fonts, so I have them. They've added line spacing recently, so you can change the line spacing globally or you can change it wherever you're typing your note. Then some of the things for handwriting, nothing to bring home here. So I'll close this global settings and now let's take a look at some of the note taking tips I have. So I click on the new note button, which is on the top right, the one with the pen. This is how the new note looks. It will create the note whichever subject you are in. So if you are in no subject, it will create a note without subject. All the way on the top, it will show up here in all notes section. So I want to create one in subject number 2. So I click on the pen icon on top right and I created a new note. Let's change the title of this to say Notability Overview. This is how you change the title. And it's important to change the title because when you're looking at the notes, this is what it's going to look like. I'll show you some of the tips that I have for taking good handwritten notes. So I use this favorites icon on the bottom left, you see. You can access some of your settings right there when you're taking handwritten notes without going to this here where the formatting tools are. You can add any pens or any highlighters to the favorites by just clicking on it and adding them to favorites here. So I already have three pens in favorite. One is for my titles. This is how I like it, subtitles, and then one is for actual notes. You can change it to your needs, but I have it set like this. And the favorites are very useful, especially when you use the zoom tool. So for example, if I'm taking notes, let's say I have started overview and I have decided that I'm going to cover three main topics. There you go. I've realized that when you try to take the small notes, it's very difficult to capture your handwriting, so to speak. So, and I'll show you how to use the zoom tool. So, the zoom tool is basically it will give you a zoomed in portion. So, you can move this around. So, I keep it here, for example, and then you can move this around. I like to bring it all the way in the middle of the screen. The reason is because I like to rest my palm on the glass screen, so it gives me some space to rest my palm. And let's say I want to cover three main topics. So let's move the favorites bar, say somewhere. And now I have the black pen for my main notes. So topic number 1 I want to cover is Didn't capture it right. Let's do it again. So it does help when you see now it captures my handwritings better. And the third one actually I had was swipe from middle of the screen. On your left side, you'll see all your notes. You can access them by clicking on them, or you can click on this dot 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 button, and then you can either view it on the left or view it on the right. So let's say I want to take notes while reviewing something, so I can have them like so, and you can individually control these. So if I had a book or PDF that I imported to Notability, I can refer to it on my left, and then I can take notes on the right at the same time. So
So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one.